Right then, hello and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 2. As you can see, we have jumped into the fantastic Hennessey Viper. I've added a couple of upgrades to this thing, and when I say a couple of upgrades, I mean I've completely swamped it with every upgrade I could buy. So now the horsepower is 1044. This thing is going to be a beast. It probably won't handle too well, but it will be pretty damn fast. So we have the penultimate championship in the Rivalry Face-Off. It is the good old American Sports Car Showdown. This is only available for Corvette and Viper models, I should say. And the first place prize is the number 58 Viper GTS-R. So, yeah, should be quite fun. 4 races as always then, starting with Road Atlanta for 7 laps, Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca for 8 laps, heading back to King Cobra for 3 laps, and then finishing off at Sebring for 5 laps. So, yeah, should be about 40 minutes or so. But, yeah, I've never driven the Hennessey Viper, I don't think. I don't believe I have, anyway. So this is going to be a fun experience. Hopefully it'll handle about as well as the Supra that we had for the previous championship. So that'll be cool. Okie dokie. Right, so we're on pole then with the U999 class, and you got Davis in the Lingenfelter, then you got the Viper Comp Coupe in third with Taylor, Williams in the Corvette C6Z06, and then you got Brown in the Viper SRT10, Anderson in the Goldstrand, Jones in the Viper GTS ARC, and then you got White at the back in the Corvette C5Z06. Ooh, sounds quite nice. And go! Ooh, a lot of power. The only upgrades I have not added to the car are downforce upgrades, because that would be silly. Who needs downforce when you got a car that has over 1,000 horsepower? It'll be fine. Actually, the car is not too bad. Has a little bit of understeer, but that's to be expected. And a lot of oversteer. Oh, well, topping out in 6th gear. 176 miles an hour, so I'm definitely going to have to change the gear ratios just a little bit. Oh. Come on, get off the dirt. You know what? I don't usually do this, but I'm going to restart and change the gear ratios, because that is going to annoy me for this entire race. We'd only completed the 1 lap anyway, so yeah, that is... oh, let me change the tyre pressure down a little bit as well. Oh yeah, look at that. That is way too low. Alright, so I want to make it round about... yeah, well, let's go to 250. That'll be fine. Okay, let's try again. 3, 2, 1, go! That's better. Not getting so much wheel spin in 4th gear now because of the longer gears, so... Still all over the shop, though. Well, at least now we shouldn't top out 176 miles an hour. I may have to fine-tune it a little bit, because I don't think we're going to reach, you know, the top-end speed. I was just guesstimating the gear ratio, so... Actually, not too bad. It was still picking up rather well in 6th gear, so it wasn't bogging down at all. Gotta be careful with the snap oversteer. Okay, yeah, so not too bad. A little bit on par with the Supra, I would say. And even though I don't have the front splitter attached, the car does handle quite well. It doesn't have too much understeer. It's the snap oversteer which is going to catch you off guard. Oh, there we go. That's the oversteer issue going under the bridge. Lap time of 1:15.7. Sure I could do better than that. Okay, so just under 220 miles an hour. That is pretty damn quick. Another new fastest lap, 1:15.2. One thing that surprised me about Road Atlanta, and that was the Automobilista 2 version, which they released not too long ago, about a month ago. And it is really surprising how tight the left-right-left chicane is. Because, of course, they've laser scanned the track. And even the tighter chicane before you go through the sweepers, you know, it is so incredibly tight. And you don't really see the corners coming up either because, you know, it's on a crest. So that took a little while for me to get used to because I've been so used to this, you know, Forza 2 version. That seeing how tight the track really was a bit of an eye-opener. So much wheel spin. So I set up a poll on Monday regarding what people would like from the channel, because I've been trialing, you know, daily uploads for just over a month, just to see how it would turn out. And it's bloody tiring, to tell you that much. But no, I think it looks like people would want me to go back to the original format I had, which was every other day, so uploading Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays, etc, etc. So, which actually I was hoping was going to happen because, yeah, it is I don't understand how these people can, like, upload 2 or 3 times a day. That is just ridiculous. But no, that'll give me at least a little bit of breathing room. Rather than, you know, if I'm behind on something, then I have to struggle to get something uploaded on time or just leave out for a day or what. But yeah, if people want me to go back to the old format, then I am a-okay with that. I will welcome that decision with open arms. Coming up to lap traffic, we've got 1 lap to go after this. No, don't drift it, please. Hopefully they won't get in the way too much. There's the other Viper. Which I can never buy because I'm not in the American region. So sadly that car I will never be able to buy unless I change my home region to America. But it's just purely for achievements and to unlock a few extra cars. It doesn't really bring anything new. Ooh. No, I'm not going to try and risk it going on the inside. I know what the AI are like when they try and cut into your line, but yeah, not too bad. That car, besides the chronic oversteer, that car is not too bad. It's actually really good fun. 45,000, so we're 181,000 away. I'm not going to reach level 44 by the end of the championship, though. So that's a shame. Oh well, not to worry. Anyway, race 2 then, Laguna, Seca. Now what I'm going to do, usually with the endurance races, I've mentioned before that I'm going to do them in every 5 championships or every group of 5, so say episode 50, 55, 60, as I've been doing. As we've only got 1 more championship to do on the Rivalry Face-Off, I'm going to do that championship and then do the endurance on, what was it, episode 66. So then I can still do them in groups of 5, and then the last championship for this series will be an endurance, so it'll actually work out nicely for me. Anyway, let's get this one underway. This is for 8 laps. 3, 2, 1, go. Stop wheel spinning. Bloody hell. 5th gear and it was still trying to break loose at the rear. I'm literally half throttling it just to avoid the wheel spin. No! No, and again. Keep it in 3rd gear. Now you could see there, going over the crest heading towards the Andretti hairpin, it looked like the track had disappeared for a split second. That's been doing that more and more recently, so again, I don't know if that is because of the console or it could be because the disc is scratched from overuse. I'm not really sure. Probably it's because of the console is old and needs refurbishing. No, don't slide off the circuit, for God's sake. The car does sound very nice though, when you're in the lower revs. Now watch ahead down the road. See, it looks like the track is grey, where it doesn't load properly. There we go, a lap time of 1:21.4. Well, I was actually up on lap times then by 0.7 of a second. Not anymore. Car actually got a lot of air going over the crest then. way too much power. I noticed as well, even the game lags a little bit when going over the crest. It sort of like blips in the frames. Like it locks up for a nanosecond. That was lucky, downshifted one too many gears. I'm surprised I didn't damage the engine from doing that. I think the engine's still okay, yeah. All good. I wonder how this car is going to react with King Cobra. We seemed to manage okay with the Supra last time, so I would imagine this car should be alright. As long as I keep it in like 3rd or 4th gear, then I think, you know, we shouldn't have too many problems. And even with the penalty, we'll be faster. 120.086. Oh, that bloody penalty. See, it's so inconsistent. I went way further over the track the previous lap and I had 0.3 of a second of time penalty. I didn't even go over as far this time and I got 0.4. I will say the penalty system on this game is rather inconsistent and pretty damn crap. Not as bad as 3 and 4 though, where you get a time penalty for drafting another car, which I think was the most pathetic thing they added. Drafting is an integral part of motorsport. You don't penalise a lap time for drafting another vehicle. Whoever thought that idea at turn 10 needed to be slapped as hard as they could around the back of the head. Could you imagine if Formula 1, for example, around Monza, the drivers were given time penalties because they were drafting to get a faster lap time? There would be absolutely uproar. You don't do that during a motor racing game. Drafting is part of it. You bloody idiots. Anyway, we won the race. Hooray. Yeah, sorry, that has always really pissed me off with Forza 3 and 4. It's like, yeah, I'm on a really good lap time, and then you got the triangle with the exclamation mark in the middle of it saying, oh no, your time has been penalised because you were drafting. Well, fuck you! I was doing what the game is supposed to do. I was drafting another vehicle. What the hell do you want me to do? Bloody stupid. Oh well, King Cobra, let's see how this car manages. Should be alright. At least be able to stretch the legs a little bit on the back straight. Or front straight, even. There's not really a back straight. It's all like wibbly wobbly lines. Bit like the test center on, was it Gran Turismo? What's a test center on Gran Turismo 3 or 4? I can't remember. On one of them, anyway. Right, anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Another thing that really gripes me about the later Forzas is they got rid of these tracks, the test tracks, the Sidewinder tracks. They got rid of them. And they were incredibly good fun. I mean, these were very popular online, as I've mentioned many times before. I mean, you still had a couple of them on Forza 3, but they just completely got rid of them on Forza 4 and endurance races. Why get rid of the endurance races? They were fun. Oh, no. I mean, yeah, I mean, they get rid of some elements that are really fun, again, like endurance races, and then they put in this stupid bloody roulette system after you've won a single race. It's like, oh, you could win a Bugatti Veyron immediately off the bat. It's like, no, I want a grinding element like this game has. I don't want to be showered with money and cars right off the bat. Yeah, you're probably focusing more on online racing, but there are some people that do like playing offline. It's a shock, I know. So yeah, why did you get rid of the endurance races, and why did you make the game too damn easy and too damn long? It's like the season mode on Forza 4. That goes on for an eternity. There is no end. It's like, you've reached season 15. I'm like, bloody hell. It's like, by the time you've finished 2 races, you're already at level 50. You've got 20,000 cars in your garage already, which lags the system to hell. And it makes doing the championships in single player mode utterly superfluous. I mean, yeah, I can understand that maybe Forza 2 can get very monotonous because they only have a certain track list. So they do reuse and recycle a lot of the tracks constantly. And people, you know, maybe don't like the grinding aspect where you have to grind for levels to get certain cars, but I really enjoyed it. It gave you more of a sense of achievement when you finally reached a certain level to get a certain car that you really wanted to race online with. But no, I don't get it. That's why I say to anyone, if you haven't played Forza 2 and you've like played some of the later games, I would highly recommend picking up Forza 2 because it has got the right balance of races, grinding, it's not too difficult, and it's just really fun. The games later on down the line are just too damn easy. And from what I've heard about Forza 5 as well, from a few comments about how bad it is, that just piques my curiosity now. It makes me want to get an Xbox, a newer Xbox, just to play it. But, I don't know, you know. I think that the pinnacle of the Forza franchise was definitely 2, 3, and 4. 4 maybe was sort of like ebbing away from the root of these games, but yeah. I mean, come on, I enjoyed 2 enough that I actually ran through the entire game twice for the second channel. If I didn't enjoy a game that much, I wouldn't bloody do it. But I don't know. It's because of the newer generation, they just want everything too easy. I mean, bloody hell, go and play some old NES games from the 80s. Oh, they were ruthless. They were, you know, they didn't give a damn if you were a child. You know, they were incredibly hard. And if you complained about the game being too hard, get better at it. That was, you know, you practice with the game, you get better, you win. Now, people complain about the smallest trivial things as, oh, we have to change the game entirely just to appease to this tiny population. It makes no sense. It's either that or they just fill a game with microtransactions, which are just abhorrent. No, don't go wide. Right, we might actually be able to get the lap time down to a 340 or below a 340, like I tried to do with the Supra. I actually didn't realise that we were already on lap 2. I thought we were still on lap 1. Me talking a load of bollocks, you know. Time flies when you're having fun. Yep, I definitely think a sub 340 time is very possible, because we got a 1.5 second penalty, and we'll get it no problem. Looking up at the timer and not my breaking point. Yeah, so we already got a 346, and that is with a 1.5 second penalty, so we should get it way below 3 minutes 40. No! Don't crash. Well, there goes our sub 340. But I didn't pick up any damage, which is the main thing. I would much rather have no damage than a fast lap time. I think I burnt out the tyres a little bit as well because I'm not getting the steering that I did before. A lot of understeer, bloody hell. Well, almost coming up to the end. The complex string. I've been sat here the entire time racking my brains on what the test track was on Gran Turismo, and of course it was a complex string. My god, that thing was awful. Really, really bad. I think this track was influenced by that, to be fair. There's a lot of similarities with the King Cobra and the complex string. Oh. There we go. And not a single bit of damage. Well, apart from at the end, but that doesn't count. So yeah, another 45.7. So 90,000, almost there. So we should reach level 44 by, well, we will reach level 44 by the end of the last championship in the Rivalry Face-Off. Anyway, Sebring International Raceway for the final round. We should be able to, once again, stretch the legs of the Hennessey Viper with the front and back straight. And then we'll be able to wrap up another championship. Hooray! Go! Get the cones first. It has to be done. And again, I'm just half throttling with the first lap, just to avoid the unnecessary wheel spin. Oh. Okay, I was lucky the runoff isn't slidey like it is at Silverstone. I mean, you do have some grip. Let's go in wider so I can get a good run. No, can't really get a good run. Back straight is not long enough. Still get it over 200 mile an hour both on the front and back straight though, which is still pretty damn good. I am very curious what the top end speed is on this thing though. And a lap time 1:54.7. That's pretty good. My god, the light bloom that they add to this game is a little bit excessive. I mean, you're blinded by just white light on the bonnet. Can't see your standings or anything. There's no need to add so much bloom to the graphics. Oh, late break. Okay, 2 laps to go. Oh, damn it. Trying to get a no time penalty on this lap. Oh well, it's only 0.067. Okay, final lap. And a 52.9. Is this lap going to be faster? Probably not. No, oh god no, we're down by 1.1 seconds, so... I think I was a little bit too optimistic that we were going to get a faster lap time. But, there we go. Oh well. A bit of damage at the end, I don't care. But, yeah, there we go. Hennessey Viper is not too bad. A little bit too powerful for the rear. 5,000 in damages. Bloody hell. So 50,000 then to go until we reach level 44. Level 4 reward as well for the Hennessey Viper. Something I don't really care about, to be fair. And there we go. So we get the, what was it, number 58 machine. The Labra competition Viper. The GTSR. Very well-known Viper as well. If you've played Le Mans 24 Hours on the PlayStation and PS2, you could race this thing with the lovely pretty eyelashes on the front of the headlights as well. Yeah, lovely car. So I probably might use that one in future. So the last championship then in the Rivalry Face-Off is the Pride of Italy. That is for the Ferrari V12 and Lambo V12 varieties. And we will do that next time. So I'm going to leave it for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always. And I'll see you for the final championship in the Rivalry Face-Off. So take care, stay safe, and bye for now.